Hello everybody. The project is in touch with you Guru.Markets. Thank you for helping us. Help forms in the description. We will analyze the current performance of the company Palo Alto Networks Inc., ticker PANW. This review is based on current data as of July 6, 2024. By classification Guru.Markets Corporation Palo Alto Networks, PANW, belongs to the subcategory. Protect Info, 32 organizations participate in the comparison and this is very representative. We start with summary information about the company. If you are interested, you can put it on stop. You can study each parameter of the corporation in question more carefully. Access to the database with the ticker structure is free and free. Market capitalization of the company Palo Alto Networks Inc. valued at $110.77 billion. And the capitalization of the subcategory is $343 billion. Palo Alto Networks, PANW, accounts for a share of 32.331% and is one of the leaders in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is $4.47 billion. And the capitalization of the subcategory is $19 billion. Palo Alto Networks, PANW, accounts for a share of 23.398%. Comparing the occupied shares of market and book value, we see the following. Share Palo Alto Networks Inc. in the subcategory when assessing market capitalization is 32.331%. The balance sheet capitalization is 23.398%, which is 28% less than the market capitalization share. Assessment of the company's share of market and balance sheet capitalization of the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. The organization's debt obligations amount to $1.519 billion. Debt to book value represents 34% of the company's equity. Score on the company's debts. Good, 1 point. The company's stock price to profit balance is 49.8. While the average for the subcategory is 117, this is 57% lower than in the subcategory. An assessment of the company's stock price to earnings performance in comparison with the subcategory. Very good, 2 points. Profit for the last 12 months was $2,448 million. Projected earnings for the next 12 months are expected to be $2,214 million. This is 9.5% less than currently. An assessment of the projected future profit indicator in comparison within the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. The company's price-to-sales ratio is 14.2. The subcategory average of 9.4 is 51% higher than the subcategory average. Assessment of the company's market value to its revenue in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, -0.5 points. Revenue for the last 12 months was $7,790 million. Projected revenue for the next 12 months is tentatively expected to be $7,050 million. And this is 9% less than now. Assess expected future sales performance against subcategory performance. Tolerable, 0 points. If you are interested in our analytics, in this case, please subscribe to the channel and click on the bell. The sales margin is 31.4%, with an average for the subcategory of 8.1%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 23.3%. Assessment of sales margins in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The company's share in terms of the number of employees in the subcategory is 12.672%. This is 155% less than the market capitalization share. And this shows the imbalance in the company's market value. Palo Alto Networks Inc., rather towards revaluation. The amount of capital for each employee of the company is equal to $7,942,000. Whereas in the subcategory there are $3,113,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 155.1%. Estimation of the amount of market capital per employee in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Tolerable, 0 points. The amount of profit per employee is $175.5 thousand. Average in the subcategory, $26.6 thousand. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 560%. Estimated profit per individual employee compared to subcategory performance. Good, 0.5 points. The company's revenue per employee is $559,000. By subcategory, $330,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 69%. Estimation of sales per company employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. Shares for sale are 3.6%, with a subcategory average of 4.2%. This is the valuation of a short squeeze. Indicator RSI, 14, shows a level of 69% for the company Palo Alto Networks Inc. In the subcategory, the RSI level, 14, is approximately 53%. Potentially, the subcategory's securities are valued lower than the company's Palo Alto Networks, PANW. Comparing the dynamics of the company's share price Palo Alto Networks Inc. and subcategory shares. We can see that over the last 12 months the company's shares Palo Alto Networks, PANW, showed a dynamics of 32.7%. Against the price dynamics in the subcategory of 16.7%. This does not clearly indicate anything, but it is necessary to keep this fact in mind. Before showing the final score, I beg you, make a valuation of company shares Palo Alto Networks Inc. in the comments to this review. We look through all the comments and try very hard to respond to every response in the comments. Your responses in the comments greatly help spread the Project Guru Markets. The overall result is as follows: 3 out of 10 points. The average score for the subcategory is 1 point. If you look very broadly, within the entire US market in aggregate, we can see that the average result for the US stock market in the aggregate is 0.4 points. Against the score of 3 points Palo Alto Networks Inc. Let's look at the order table. It is available to you. A link to it is in the pinned comment. The order table contains absolutely all decisions with an information and reference evaluation system Guru.Markets. Access to the order table is free and open. Link in pinned comment. Based on the analysis of the company's securities Palo Alto Networks Inc. Information and reference system for stock valuation Guru.Markets, the following decision is made. Do not open an order, because Palo Alto Networks Inc. This is not an undervalued company in the subcategory. Thank you audience for watching this video and for using the information system from Guru.Markets. You all truly are the coolest audience.